Imagine floating freely in the boundless expanse of space, the Earth a breathtaking blue and green sphere below. This is the exhilarating reality of a spacewalk, a daring feat of human exploration. Astronauts clad in their protective suits venture outside the safe confines of their spacecraft to perform crucial tasks like repairing satellites or assembling space stations. Each spacewalk is a testament to human ingenuity and courage. It is a carefully choreographed dance in a hostile environment, where even the smallest misstep can have dire consequences. The vacuum of space offers no room for error, and astronauts undergo rigorous training to prepare for any eventuality. Their lifeline to survival is a thin tether, connecting them to the spacecraft and the oxygen it provides. The dangers of space are ever present, but the allure of the unknown and the thirst for discovery continue to propel us into the great cosmic ocean. The blackness of space, while captivating, harbors invisible threats. One of the most pressing dangers is the lack of breathable air. Astronauts rely on sophisticated life support systems built into their suits to provide them with oxygen and regulate their body temperature. Exposure to the vacuum of space without this protection would be fatal within minutes. Another threat is the constant bombardment of radiation from the sun and deep space. This invisible energy can damage cells and increase the risk of cancer. To combat this, spacesuits are designed with layers of shielding, and astronauts' exposure time is carefully monitored and limited. Micrometeoroids, tiny particles traveling at incredibly high speeds, pose yet another hazard. These minuscule projectiles can puncture spacesuits or equipment, causing catastrophic damage. To mitigate this risk, spacesuits have multiple layers for protection, and missions are timed to avoid known meteoroid showers. Despite these precautions, spacewalks remain inherently risky. Astronauts train extensively to face these challenges, but the possibility of something going wrong always looms. The astronauts' tether, their lifeline to the spacecraft, is a critical piece of equipment. It provides oxygen, communication, and a physical connection to safety. But what if this lifeline were to snap, leaving the astronaut adrift in the void? In the event of a complete tether detachment, the astronaut would find themselves floating helplessly away from their spacecraft. Their momentum would carry them away from their only source of oxygen and warmth. The silence of space would be deafening, broken only by the sound of their own breathing inside the suit. Without the tether, communication with the spacecraft and ground control would be severed. The astronaut would be utterly alone, their fate hanging precariously in the balance. Their suit's limited oxygen supply would become a ticking clock, a stark reminder of the dwindling time remaining. The vastness of space would stretch out before them, an indifferent and unforgiving expanse. Fear, isolation, and the sheer improbability of rescue would weigh heavily on the astronaut's mind. A severed tether triggers a life-or-death crisis, demanding immediate and decisive action. Ground control, in collaboration with the remaining crew aboard the spacecraft, would initiate emergency protocols. Time would be of the essence, every second precious in the race to retrieve the adrift astronaut. The spacecraft itself, if equipped with maneuvering capabilities, could be repositioned to attempt a rendezvous with the drifting astronaut. However, this maneuver would be complex and time-consuming, requiring precise calculations and fuel expenditure. The lost astronaut, if conscious and able, would be instructed to utilize their safer, simplified aid for EVA rescue unit. This small backpack system is equipped with nitrogen-powered thrusters, allowing for limited self-propulsion and maneuvering. However, the safer unit has a finite fuel supply, making its use a critical decision. The astronaut would need to carefully manage their propellant, attempting to maneuver back towards the spacecraft or a safe retrieval point. The success of any rescue attempt would hinge on a delicate balance of skill, technology, and a fair amount of luck. Alone in the abyss, the mental battle of a lost astronaut. Beyond the physical dangers, the psychological impact of being adrift in space would be profound. The isolation, the realization of their predicament, and the dwindling oxygen supply would create an immense psychological strain. Imagine the deafening silence of space, amplifying the astronaut's own breath and heartbeat. The Earth, a distant and unreachable beacon of life, would serve as a constant reminder of what's at stake. The astronauts' training would kick in, urging them to focus on survival, but the human mind can only withstand so much pressure. Fear and despair would wage a constant battle against the astronauts' training and their will to survive. The knowledge that their loved ones are millions of miles away, watching and hoping for a miracle, could provide a sliver of strength. The mental fortitude of an astronaut in such a dire situation would be truly remarkable. Their ability to remain calm, to ration their remaining resources, and to cling to hope would be a testament to the indomitable spirit of human resilience. A safer tomorrow. Innovations for future space explorers. The terrifying scenario of an astronaut adrift underscores the need for enhanced safety measures for future spacewalks. Scientists and engineers are constantly working on new technologies and procedures to minimize the risks associated with these extravehicular activities. One promising area of development is the use of robotic assistants during spacewalks. These robotic companions could assist astronauts with their tasks, act as a backup tether, and even potentially retrieve a detached astronaut. Another area of innovation is the development of more advanced spacesuits. These next-generation suits would incorporate self-sealing materials to repair punctures, enhance life support systems with longer durations, and potentially even miniaturized propulsion systems for increased astronaut mobility. Furthermore, improved training simulations can better prepare astronauts for the unexpected. Virtual reality and augmented reality technologies can create highly realistic scenarios, allowing astronauts to practice emergency procedures and develop critical decision-making skills under pressure. By investing in these technological advancements and enhancing astronaut training, we can strive to make future spacewalks safer and minimize the risks faced by these courageous explorers. Weightless waltz navigating the zero-gravity dance floor. Moving in microgravity is unique and challenging. Without gravity, astronauts float freely. Simple movements become complex and disorienting. Imagine tightening a bolt without stability. Every action creates an opposite reaction. Astronauts use handholds and foot restraints. Tethers anchor them, preventing drift. They train underwater to simulate weightlessness. Spacesuits become miniature spacecraft for survival. United, we explore the power of global collaboration in space. Space exploration is not a solitary endeavor. It requires the collaboration of nations, the sharing of knowledge, and the pooling of resources to achieve monumental goals. International cooperation has been instrumental in advancing our understanding of the cosmos and pushing the boundaries of human achievement. The International Space Station stands as a shining example of what we can accomplish when nations work together. This orbiting laboratory is a testament to human ingenuity and collaboration, a symbol of unity in the pursuit of knowledge. Joint missions like the Apollo-Soyuz test project, where American and Soviet spacecraft docked in orbit during the height of the Cold War, demonstrate the power of space exploration to transcend political differences. Such collaborations foster understanding, build trust, and pave the way for future joint ventures. As we venture further into the cosmos, international cooperation will become even more critical. Sharing the costs, expertise, and risks will be essential for undertaking ambitious missions, such as establishing a human presence on Mars or exploring the outer solar system. Pushing the boundaries, a constant quest for enhanced space safety. Space exploration is inherently risky. Every mission pushes the boundaries of human ingenuity and endurance. While we strive for perfection, the unforgiving nature of space demands constant vigilance and a commitment to continuous improvement in safety protocols. Accidents and near misses serve as stark reminders of the ever-present dangers of space travel. Each incident, whether it's a technical malfunction or a human error, provides valuable lessons that inform future mission planning and safety procedures. Investigating these incidents thoroughly, identifying the root causes, and implementing corrective actions are crucial steps in preventing similar events from occurring in the future. Space agencies around the world share their findings and collaborate to develop industry-wide safety standards. The pursuit of space exploration is a testament to the human spirit of adventure and discovery, but it is a responsibility we must undertake with utmost care, prioritizing the safety and well-being of the astronauts who venture into the unknown on our behalf. The allure of the unknown, why we venture into the void. Despite the inherent risks, the human desire to explore space remains undeterred. What is it about the cosmos that beckons us? Perhaps it is the sheer beauty and grandeur of the universe, the awe-inspiring sight of a star-studded sky. Or maybe it is the fundamental human drive to explore, to push the boundaries of our understanding, and to seek new knowledge. Our responsibility to the guardians of the cosmos. We must acknowledge the immense courage and sacrifice of astronauts. They are the pioneers, the guardians of our cosmic dreams, facing unimaginable risks, enduring grueling training and prolonged isolation. Their dedication deserves our deepest respect and admiration. Their legacy will inspire generations to come. Let us never forget the sacrifices made in the name of exploration.